Well, as we have seen in the past few weeks, the president's immigration policy is leading to changes in the relationship between the U.S. and Latin American countries. It has even led into run-ins with the Catholic Church. In Venezuela, the complexity of the situation is most apparent. EWTN's Andrés reports.
The first 2 weeks of the Trump administration have had a significant impact in the U.S.-Venezuela relations, turning away from Biden administration policies and placing the South American dictatorship in the spotlight.
Last Friday, President Trump surprisingly sent Richard Grenell, his envoy for special missions, to Caracas, where he met with dictator Nicolás Maduro, a move that has been widely criticized both inside and outside Venezuela. According to the White House, Grenell's visit revolved around two main themes: securing the cooperation of the Maduro regime in receiving repatriation flights for Venezuelan citizens who have violated U.S. laws, and ensuring that all American citizens detained in Venezuela are released. Grenell returned to Washington with 6 Americans who were imprisoned in Chavista jails, although he has said that at least 6 more Americans are still detained in Venezuela and that he will return to take them home. In addition, he assured that Maduro committed to receive the deportation flights. Grenell's efforts are framed by the Trump administration's decision to end temporary protected status for some 350,000 Venezuelans on U.S. soil. Trump canceled the redesignation made in 2023 by President Joe Biden's administration, which extended TPS and granted work permits to Venezuelans until April 2025. The U.S. bishops have labeled this decision as counterproductive and called President Trump to consider the adverse impact this measure will have on citizens and non-citizens alike. Terminating this temporary legal protection that allows people to work, pay taxes, and contribute to our society will only lead to more disruption and would appear to risk diverting the focus of enforcement efforts away from legitimate threats to public safety. In Venezuela, on the other hand, the Catholic Church called on believers to pray in order to hold on to hope and change the very difficult situations we have to live through every day. Young people take these requests very seriously, assuring that they are willing to stay in the country and work for the future.
Well, a message that I would say is quite positive is that we as young people can make a change in the country. There's a very complicated situation, but we young people can move forward a country that has all what it takes to succeed. As a young person, I want to stay here in the country and continue fighting for this Venezuela, which is a beautiful Venezuela full of opportunities. And I say this to all young people.
It is really very important. I think this new generation has an incredible mentality where I believe that we young people can make a great change for this country. Therefore, I am not leaving. I am staying not only to be close to my family, but together we can build a great future.
The bishop said that the greatest yearning of Venezuelans today is a true peace that responds to their most immediate needs and not the particular interest of political parties.
We have to love our country, our family. Yes, it is a difficult time. We are in this moment for a reason, and I believe we are God's instrument for other people. And with that same joy, we have to infect others, so that they do not leave and raise our country.
The bishops added that there are still signs of hope in our country, that God is present in our midst, and that He continues to bring about good things in our reality. Meanwhile, we will continue to report the latest developments in Venezuela and their repercussions in the United States. From Caracas, Venezuela, Andrés Henríquez, EWTN.